his 12th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Titans are on the board first on the road here in Baltimore.
Wow, first play of the game, CD, 75 yards. These people, they haven't even filed in yet from the tailgate lots.
Everyone talks about starting out fast. Everyone talks about getting explosive-type plays. That was absolutely a thunderbolt. And on the defensive side, you spent all week scheming, all week preparing, and it seems like it goes right out the window.
Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0.
There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away.
And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. The Ravens offense going to work, and as usual, it's Lamar Jackson, the former MVP of the league, at the helm.
And the tendency for most of these guys is to want to match things right away because they have a lot of confidence in their talent, too. They just saw a big strike against their team, and you know they're thinking to themselves, I can get this back right now on one play. Well, if it's there, you take it, but otherwise, just go ahead and calm your team down. Run the offense, get things going, and see how things settle in.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The numbers for him from a week ago, 14 carries, 89 yards.
And while he may not verbalize it, in his mind, going up against this defense, one of the worst rush defenses in the league, he's thinking 200-plus in this game. That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And he will finally be escorted out of bounds down inside the 35. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 41 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Jackson. It's Dobbins on the out route, bringing it in. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. Only needing 2 yards on 2nd down. Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson. Flush to his right. Throws right side, and that's complete. There they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. A good pickup there of 20 yards. 1st and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal. Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. Gus Edwards, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Ravens respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So that drive goes 8 plays, and it's capped off with a Ravens touchdown. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Out of the end zone comes Smith. Derrick Henry and the rest of the Titans offense about ready to roll again. And you see his numbers from a week ago. He was up over 100 yards then, and he's already hit pay dirt here once in this one.
We always talk about quarterbacks and receivers getting into rhythm, right? Really feeling good, finding each other downfield. I think running backs operate the same way. They can hit a good rhythm and a good stride, and he's carrying it over from last week.
Henry again on second down. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 98 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. A shotgun snap for Tannehill. And it's hauled in by Austin Hooper. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. Well, this defense for the Ravens, they were excellent a week ago in the win over Pittsburgh.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on third. Out of the gun, Tannehill. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Odafe Owe racking up sack number 12 for him on the year.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
And here's Gillen on now to punt as he gets this one away. Calls for the fair catch, makes the fair catch just inside the 15-yard line. A 40-yard punt, no return, and the Ravens will get it. 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory. Play action. Now Jackson. And he finds his target. It's Marquise Goodwin. Finding room at midfield. And he's going to step out of bounds all the way down on the other side of midfield. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Now Jackson. That's caught. And again it's Goodwin. And they'll work this down inside the 30. Play action. It's Jackson. That is caught. Rashad Bateman. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Rashad Bateman, 29 yards. And the Ravens have taken the lead. Tucker with the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it's Rashad Bateman who finished it all off with a touchdown. And Smith not going to bring it out, so it's a touchback. Here's Tennessee ready to begin this drive offensively. The last series for them a little disappointing, forced a punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. First play of the drive going for 14 and a 1st down. From the gun, here's Tannehill. He finds his man, complete. That's Phillips. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Tannehill going to turn and give this to Henry. Now he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. A toss left. Henry. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's 3rd down.
Well, I would have figured after the 9-yard run on the previous play, getting 1 more yard wouldn't have been much of a problem. But apparently it was. And now it's 3rd down.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Here's Tannehill. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens' 28. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down.
Well, a lot of times when you get a manageable 3rd down situation like this, You have to think about your tight end, and he comes through for him, picking up the first down.
A first down carry for Henry. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Second down, they go again with Henry. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Derrick Henry with his 14th touchdown of the year, second of the game. And the Titans are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 14. So the drive winds up going 75 yards in 7 plays. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you... bringing it out or not, sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
They'll throw on first down with Jackson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Off the play fake to Dobbins, here's Jackson. And he's got the speedster Goodwin. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. 22 yards there, a first down. Here's Jackson to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Goodwin. They find some open field here. Touchdown. Marquise Goodwin. 69 yards. And the Ravens have broken the tie. Well, just a sensational start for this offense, Charles. 3 drives, 3 passing touchdowns.
Is that like mentioning a perfect game in baseball? Or are we cool to do it here in football, partner?
No, I think you can do it here in football. I think perfect game in baseball, that's its own category.
Yeah, I think you're right about that. Could not imagine a worse start for that secondary. Or let's face it, a better one for this offense. No chance they stop passing now the way that it's going. I think we'll continue to press the ball downfield and hopefully reap the same results.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And Smith chooses not to return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25. Derrick Henry trots back out there and gets ready to go. And, Charles, you can't really fault him. He's over 100 yards already. He's not the reason they're losing.
And that is really unusual because ordinarily, when you've set the tone this way and have run it this effectively, usually your team's in control. So it's a very strange situation. And you're right, you can't fault him. He's done a great job for his team thus far.
I'm guessing he's saying, feed me on the sidelines. Now will they continue to do it? Another try after the first down sack. Tannehill. It's caught by Hooper. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 36 yards on the play.
You ask tight ends about their favorite routes to run, and surprisingly, this will pop up as one of their staples because they run so many routes in the middle of the field. How about this one? Starts downfield, bends it to the corner, great touch on the football, and they turn that one into a big play.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Henry. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Call it no gain that time, as it's going to leave them with a 3rd and about 3 to go. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. That time they're able to bottle him up, but he's having a really nice game.
I agree with that. Let's just go big picture, right? Every back that's in the Hall of Fame had carries where they didn't gain yardage or they lost yardage, but you stick with them, don't you? When they're having a good game, keep feeding them.
And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
And that one was a lot of fun right there, because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a 1st down.
On 1st down, Tannehill. They set up the screen for Henry. And some room to work. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. What a play that turns out to be, 36 yards.
That's why you call a screen. You want to catch a defense over-committing. Plenty of space available, and that matched up perfectly. What a convoy he got downfield to pick up big yardage on that play.
Tannehill. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. Robert Woods, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Titans are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point right down the middle. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. Taken in at the 3. And he returns this to the 22. Ravens offense getting set and ready for this next drive. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute. To go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great going into the half.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. To throw is Jackson. He's got his man downfield. That's Bateman. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 18 more yards there and another 1st down. They go play action now. Jackson. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down. So line of scrimmage still at 39 on 2nd and 10. They go play action with Jackson. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Throw right side here, taken in by Bateman. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the 1st as the tackle is made at the 33. going on 4th down. It's Jackson. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. So the drive stays alive after the 4th down conversion. 1st and 10 inside the 30. Jackson will throw again. Man open. It's Goodwin. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. The Raven passing game getting in sync. Another first down. Well, there's your leading receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage, putting on another clinic, well over 100 yards.
Are we taking notes? We should be, right? Because I'm going to go back and watch this tape and really enjoy what I'm seeing. The route running, competing for the football, just breaking down a defense.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Marquise Goodwin, halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50. And the Ravens will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it. Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes. That's what we've seen with these offenses. Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far, and fun to watch. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead. So that drive in total 8 plays, and it's capped off by the Baltimore score. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Titans offense going to get one final possession in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this. I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. A little under 30 seconds to go. We'll see how they play it here on 1st and 10. Tannehill now to throw.
That pass taken in by Burks.
Oh, what a juke into space. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Still going. He's got room at the 30.
Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Now it's Tannehill. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Brandon, some of those windows to throw the football that exist when you're between the 20s, they don't exist when you're this close to the goal line. But as a former DB, I liked it closer to the goal line. Tighter windows made it easier to cover people, actually. A line of scrimmage, once again, the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. To the air again, Tannehill. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. A great play there in the final seconds of the first half.
And the Titans have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half.
I don't think it's any state secret to know what they were saying before the start of this drive. Let's go and punch one in the end zone and go into the halftime feeling a heck of a lot better about ourselves. Let's go get this done.
Yeah, tie things up, and then you got a brand new ball game. Point after, right down the middle. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away.
Taking it about the 1.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. And incomplete on the deep ball. So thanks to the late touchdown, it's a time ball game here heading to break. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the third quarter. Fields it right around the goal line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. This offense ready for the first drive of the third quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun second half, because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the first half. And now, here in the second half, getting the ball first, you've got to think, hey, we can go out and really run our offense the way we did in the first half. But if I'm a defense...
And now off to the races down the right side.
Another day, another dollar, baby.
And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Rashad Bateman with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Ravens come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter.
I know we often laugh, and sometimes we even exalt the guys who are great trash talkers and give us some really funny lines. But the bottom line is absolute production on the field. His second touchdown of the game, and they lead.
And now they'll be looking to their defense to preserve that lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And Smith not going to bring it out, so it's a touchback. And we spotlight Derrick Henry now. He has been a factor in a multitude of ways. Over 100 yards rushing. He's approaching that number in the receiving category, too.
And you know why I've always respected guys who can have these types of games? As a
blitz coming, and down he goes. Patrick Queen coming in hard that time on the blitz, and he gets him down. It's a loss of 4.
He only gave them an instant to react. It was a classic case of if you blink, you missed him. Off of the line and to the quarterback in just a couple of seconds. Running back only had a moment to react and attempt to throw a block.
On second down, here's Henry. And he'll get only a couple up to the 22. Not the start to the drive they were hoping for. That run doesn't get them much at all.
No, not at all. That leaves them with third and long, which means you've got to dial up something pretty good. Think your best player with a play that he likes to run best.
Third and long, it's Tannehill. And that almost intercepted. Oh, they would have loved to have their first pick of the game right there, but at least it does get them to fourth down. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. Fair catch signaled for and taken just shy of the 30-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Ravens will take over. The former Minnesota Golden Gopher Rashad Bateman leading this offense back onto the field. And now he's inching closer to a 200-yard game. He's been so solid.
And he's really denting the pride of the guys playing defense, too, because there's certain barriers that you just don't want to give up. Never want to give up a 100-yard rusher.
And in for the Ravens touchdown. Rashad Bateman. Rashad Bateman. 72 yards. And the Ravens are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
And this is obviously quite a performance. And most of the time when we talk about someone putting a team on their back, I think we're talking about a guy who runs the football. In this case, it's a guy out wide catching it, and he's done exactly that, truly leading his team right now towards victory.
3 touchdown catches. He's been the headliner. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And Smith chooses not to return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
They'll try the right side with Henry. And he's got room. And he'll be out right at the 35. 161 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon. A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Touchdown, Titans. Derrick Henry, 64 yards. And the Titans have cut it back within a score. Go ahead and give him the hat trick. He's been in the end zone now 3 times.
You toss your fedora first, okay? You go ahead and do that. But let's be honest about it. That third one, that's the most spectacular run he's had in the ballgame. It's almost as if he's been playing his own game of, can I top this? And each run has been more spectacular than the last.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. This will be fielded inside the 5. Baltimore Raven offense returns, and we see wide receiver Rashad Bateman bringing him out. This defense, they wouldn't mind not seeing him again for a while. 3 trips to the end zone. How about that?
I think right now they would happily go to their general manager and say, is there any way you could get a trade for him, bring him over to our team so we don't have to cover him anymore? Because he is really having a heck of a ball game, isn't he?
Boy, he is. I don't know that mid-game trade's going to happen, but good thought. Now a throw here, hauled in. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. These two have hooked up 9 times now this afternoon as they pick up the first.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
Now Jackson on 1st down. Dancing to his left. Deep ball for Goodwin. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
They've been trying and trying, but they haven't sacked him yet. He's been able to get away and make plays. Tried to make another one downfield right there, but to no avail. They'll have to keep up the pursuit, though, and not let him get hot.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Fair to say the secondary play, whichever side you're on, hasn't really been a glowing exhibition so far, but a nice job there to prevent a long completion.
I agree with you, but at some point, someone had to make a play and try and stop this exhibition of almost speed racing that we've been watching, huh?
Yeah, it has been quarterback and receiver dominated.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Titans, they've got the football back, and they've got it in great field position. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now Tannehill. Over the middle into the hands of Burks. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision, and receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage.
Tannehill on first down. And it's a Titans touchdown. Traylon Burks, his first touchdown on the year. And the Titans are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point right down the middle. And that will tie our game here in the third. The long touchdown pass gets them 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time. So all square here in this third quarter as the kick's away. This will be fielded inside the 5. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half. Jackson on first down. That's complete to a speedy wideout Goodwin. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Throwing now, Jackson on first down. That's complete to his receiver, Bateman. On the move past the 40. Down the sideline he goes. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. From the red zone now, here's Jackson on first down. Steps away to his left. Pass on the crossing route is complete. This is Andrews. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, he just need the tip of the ball across the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with first and goal.
Check smash, check smash. Switch.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. Gus Edwards. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Ravens have taken the lead here in the final seconds of the third quarter. Tucker with the extra point. And they will take a 7-point lead. So that drive, 4 plays, and it's capped off with a Ravens touchdown. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And Smith not going to bring it out, so it's a touchback. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. The first half, we were treated to a lot of points. So far in the second half, we've seen more of the same. And now he lost the football. Tannehill loses it. So both offenses come to life here in this third quarter as this is shaping up for a good finish. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Throwing on second and long. Tannehill. And finding the tight end Hooper. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to third down. And this offense on third down today, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Back to throw, Tannehill. And he wisely will throw that one away. Something we haven't really seen much of from him, an incomplete pass.
Yeah, last week he finished at 70%. This week he's up over 80%. I don't know how you slow him down. Pass rush is usually the best way because a quarterback on his back usually can't complete a pass.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. He finds his man, complete. It's Goodwin. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Here's Jackson. Oh, look at that. A nice catch by Bateman. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Jackson being chased out left. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down. Jackson now. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. It's Jeffrey Simmons that time who got in to record the sack. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Another try after the 1st down sack. Jackson. Oh, no, he lost the football. It's picked up by the Titans. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line.
Well, partner, here's where team football gets tested a little bit, because I know the defensive guys were over there chilling on the sidelines, and all of a sudden, they heard the sudden change call because that fumble puts them right back on the field, and they've got to go out and finish the game now themselves.
Absolutely. Nursing that slim lead here in the 4th, a costly turnover. That's a gain of 4 as we slip inside of 4 minutes left in regulation. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Henry will get it. He's been busy today. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 243 yards rushing for him now on the afternoon as he just continues to pummel this defense.
Another carry for their leader, and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. David Ojabo in there to record another sack, and that is now 6 on the afternoon for this defensive unit. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Another try after the 1st down sack. Tannehill. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
Down inside the 10. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game.
Oh, I think we all understand his disappointment. Didn't quite get to the end zone, and you know it's just got to be tough to see a yard line underneath you after a play like that. Still, all in all, a huge play, and now they're set up 1st and goal at the 1.
They'll try and run for it with Henry. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Derrick Henry with a milestone career touchdown number 100. Joining Curtis Martin and Franco Harris at the century mark as he continues to climb the all-time list. And the Titans are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Set to go now with the kickoff. These two teams all even again as we continue in this wild 4th quarter. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Last time out, they had the fumble. That led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball as the defense gave up the points too, Charles. But they've got to take care of the football and do better here on this possession.
It's certainly been a tough stretch, partner, for both of those units, and they kind of put their defensive mates in a really tough spot there by dropping the ball on the ground. But an easy way to make it up to them, get out there now and get some points on this drive.
Throw left side, caught by Goodwin. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down. Here's Jackson. He finds his man, complete. It's Goodwin. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Boy, how do you let a guy get that wide open in the 2-minute drill?
There's absolutely no way that that's coached or taught. That's an absolute complete breakdown on that play.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
56, Mike, 56, right there, 56. What's 56? Check. 56.
Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. And Jackson's so tough to stop. He's got a first down, and he gives himself up there at the end. Throwing, Jackson. Out to his left. And that's going to be caught. Touchdown. And they've broken our tie here in the final minute.
I don't know how many more of these my heart can take, my man. I just don't know. Another big touchdown. Late in the game, they look like they're in control, but still, there's a chance. Block the extra point, go down and score, kick the extra point themselves. They can pull this one out.
Yeah, but also on the sideline that just took the lead, you got to get your defense ready and the special teams unit for the kickoff coming up.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Got to pull everyone together, make sure they're still focused and aren't already celebrating a win.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. On the return, here comes Smith out of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. So now Tannehill and the Titans down by 7. A little over 50 seconds remaining. They need a touchdown and the PAT to tie it as they come up 1st and 10. Tannehill to throw. Gets it to Burks. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Now Tannehill. Pass caught by Hooper. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Tannehill. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Meanwhile, Tannehill's throw into the hands of Hooper. One last throw here for Tannehill. Open man is Burks, and he's got him. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. What a game we were treated to in this one. And on that final play, they had a chance. They had the ball just beyond midfield for one final shot, but couldn't get it done, and they suffered the loss.
Yeah, and you mentioned how they had a chance on that final play, and getting it to midfield gave them that opportunity, hoping they could find their way to the end zone and make that miracle happen. A really good ending to an entertaining contest, though.
So for the Ravens, it's an important win for their playoff hopes as they move to 8-4. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Pittsburgh Steelers. Meanwhile, for Tennessee, it's another week with more questions than answers as they fall to 3-9. And they'll try to get back on the beam next week as they'll head to Tampa to take on the Bucs. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.